What is Ohaji Egbema Uguta doing in the southern region that you want to put them in Akwa Ibom and Ibibio? What is the reflection? Not even that you put them to River State. I mean, what's the relationship? How do they share any boundary with the people you want to join them with? Or you just want to cap them out? You just want to grab it from the Igbo man. And you know what? Most Igbo people don't even understand it. The West is going to support them, and I'll tell you why. They want to pipe, gas from Ohaji to the south, to the west, because they don't want to be dealing with Russia again in this their gas region and giving them money to fight them. Are you getting the point? So they want to deflect Russia by getting gas from another source, and that source is Nigeria, and that Nigeria is Igbo man. Just Google, largest gas deposit in Nigeria. They want to take that away. Now that's bill I'm told is going to be presented to the president to present it as an executive bill. What should Ohaji Egbema be doing in another place outside the southeastern state? Why do you want to bring in some states, some areas to yourself in the southwest, and now want to deplete the southeast? What kind of unfair country is this? Now, when you take away all those gases, you go and build Fort Mainland Bridge. When an Igbo man is plying the road, you tell him to go back to his area. Meanwhile, the resources you're using to get those things done is being gotten from his farm, from his village, from his area, and he wouldn't have a right to it. You understand? So, this is unfair. Abaribe, you've been in that Senate for so many years. That bill shouldn't see the light of the day. For them to even want to present it, they should go take out that Ohaji Egbema from that southern region. I just don't get it. Everybody comes and he wants to manipulate, and I'm fucking gonna give people money. Hey, again, when the mother go now, you see them start misbehaving. Every person who is an Igbo person, go and follow up on that bill. Go and read this thing that I am saying. I saw it on Vanguard, one of the national dailies, where the proposed bill is comprising part of Ohaji to another place, they call Southern Region. That if they decide, I think that's what I understood by what I read there. So if they decide means something like a referendum, which is what Nnamdi Kanu has been proposing, and you renditioned him from Kenya, still in jail. If you're giving people now right to decide where they want to belong, what is Nnamdi doing in jail? Why is he incarcerated? These are the questions. People don't plant no big or they wear black and black, they waka like a toro. These are things you equally have to go there and hit out. Stop playing to the gallery of wanting to impress everybody. Are you getting the point? Certain things you take the right course. Right course means things like this shouldn't see the light of the day. You don't speak and in the course of wanting to make everybody see you as being nationalistic. Even when it's obvious that you have to say the right thing, you're not going to say it. Why should that bill come up with Ohaji going to another place outside Igbo land? Because of the gas, natural gas. Oh, in the next 10, 15, 20 years, nobody's going to drive cars with petrol anymore. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? So gas is going to be used for every other thing in the world. And they're looking at that small, tiny dot that our former president called it. They're so blessed. You're dealing with them. They're so hardworking, working their ass out. Everywhere overseas, you see them hustling, trying to get things done, bringing money to their people in the southeast. And you're just there because you have executive power, not planning for the good of everybody. You won't carry on Haji, give another person. You know, go walk. You know, go walk. We should all be mindful of.
Hello, my wonderful viewers. Are you there? You've heard what he said. It is quite annoying. And that is one of the greatest evil plots, if that is allowed to stand against an ethnicity. They used to tell us, yes, we know Igbo land has crude oil. They tell us what we contribute added up together cannot be compared to what only Akwa Ibom. You know, we are being mocked with it. They have said a lot of things. Now, let me properly tell you what is going on, in case you didn't understand what he said. There are certain other things that you need to know. Yes. Now, there is a bill they are proposing for 8 regions in Nigeria. And this bill, they want to send it to Tinubu. This bill is coming from a Yoruba group. According to what I've read in Vanguard newspaper, the Afenifere, a chieftain of the Afenifere called Akin Fapohunda, he said a bill for an act to substitute the annexure to Decree 24 of 1999 with new governance model for Federal Republic of Nigeria. They will send the bill to Tinubu by Friday. That's the president. And look at what they are demanding in the bill. Please pay proper attention. I want to coalesce. I want to explain everything to you. Igbos, we need to be watchful. The wickedness in Nigeria, it will not eat us a second time. We need to be watchful. Now, they want to return to regional form of government. Not just return to regional form of government. They want an adjustment. In that return to regional form of government, they want the regions divided into 8 regions. Now you wonder why. They have a plan. Now, but let me tell you first before we continue. The House of Representatives have disowned this bill. They said none of such bill was presented to them. I don't know, but I want to tell you something. There is no smoke without fire. They said none of such bill. This thing is not something you joke with. No such bill has been presented to them. But when you see this kind of a thing, something is building in the background. And like this man said, what a wonderful video. Like he said, it is not hard for some of them to achieve this. They could give some people, the representatives, some money. The people representing those areas, some billions, and quickly. Now, that particular area that has been discussed has the highest gas deposit, if not in Africa. And you know, this war with Ukraine has shown Russia is capable. To an extent, Russia withdrew. Russia has been supplying Europe gas, and Europe has been looking for alternative. And let me tell you, that alternative today is through Nigeria. And when we're talking about Nigeria, Igbo land. And the only part of Igbo land, the major part of Igbo land supplying, that has this gas deposit en mass, or Haji Ebema, they want to, now listen, they want to annex it to one of the region. Nemacha kwa anya, awulunde ondi monakwe, nemacha na yande bae. These people are, they are doing a very dangerous thing. Here is their proposal. They are proposing to have the southern region to be made up of, now a southern region to be made up of Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, and Cross River states, and optional inclusions, which is not actually optional. They want to include Anang, Efik, Eko, Ibibio, Oro, Ohaji, and Ebema. They want to cut part of that southeast that has that major gas deposit. The whole of southeast has massive gas deposit, but it's like Ohaji and Ebema has one of the highest. And oil is going to extinction. There'll be a time it is gas that is being used. Europe needs gas like blood. Gas is needed in Europe like blood. And Ohaji has what it takes. They want to now extract that Ohaji and Ebema and add to their place. Remove it from Ndibo. Now, this is their demand. Southern region made up of, I've mentioned the places for you. Among the areas they included here, they want Oro, Haji, and Ebema in southern, which is part of southern Imo. They want it. Then they want the Adonia, Efemia, Ijo, Ogoni, Bini, Ishan, Isoko, Urobo, and Ijo speaking people in northern Ondo with the land contiguous. They want all of this. They want that thing that makes Igbo man to be able to compete. Not that Igbo people rely on oil, but that one that belongs to us, they want to take it away. They said we are not the major oil producing state, that we produce chunk of part of the whole export. But in terms of gas, Igbo land has the biggest. And they want to cut that part and put in another region. And there is a mention of Akpabio in this. I've had some. I hope Akpabio is not involved. Because, like I said, there's no smoke without fire. These people are doing something that is very evil. The fact that you have seen it in the news and a newspaper like Vanguard has carried it, something is building, and Ndibo need to be watchful. We should be careful of our politicians and what they do. They could easily accept money and allow these places to be merged into the so-called proposal whatsoever. This proposal should not see the light of the day. And that is why this man called on Abaribe. Perhaps Abaribe's constituency is around the area. Abaribe should not just only be saying, Biafra has the right. That is not enough. Whether he says it or not, it doesn't change anything. Abaribe should not just be saying that. Abaribe needs to represent his people properly. And times like these are times we need to hear him. You cannot be in the House Senate for years and we can't see anything that, rather than, Nani cannot need to be free. Nani cannot be. Biafra has a right to. Yes? Before you say it, we know that Biafra has a right to make the demands for secession. They have the right. Now, listen to this group now. This is what they call the Southeast. In their proposal, they said the Southeast should consist of Abia, Anambra, Ebonyi, Enugu, and Imo State. Now, the Southeast is complete to them. No additional state for the Southeast. But they had cut part of Imo because of the gas. Now, according to them, their western region remains Lagos, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, Oyo, and Ekiti State, all Yoruba-speaking area. They are even trying to cut from Kogi and Ibomina. You see these people? Don't take what they are doing lightly. Anything can happen. I'm telling you, our people should be watchful. Some people are wicked. They want to strip Ndibo of everything. Now, there are so many things in their demand, including how their adjustment and readjustment should be made. There are several things in that what they are demands they are making, but I can't be going through all of them. So after their evil reconfiguration, they want the regions now. After grabbing our parts, they now want to convert it to provinces. Note, the regional mindset is still there. Now, after grabbing it as part of their region, they didn't have to start with making these places provinces. No. They want to first grab it into their region. Now, they start making them province. To be headed by provincial councils. This is where I'm ending it on this one. On what I saw in Vanguard newspaper. Can you imagine the callousness, the wickedness of people? They want to strip Ndibo of what is theirs. Please, the reason we are shouting is for you to note. Some people have seen this video already by this man. Don't take it lightly. Watch carefully. Yes, quite all right. This bill has, the House of Representatives said it has not come up there. They have not seen anything like that. They disown it, but let's watch, because a lot of proposals were submitted. Like I told you, under the Nasubia social cultural organization, which I'm a part of, we submitted the proposal for creation of an Yoma state. Yes, we submitted and we met with Ned Nwoko and he's pursuing it. A lot of things have been submitted and anyone that has been given support, anything can happen. Our people should be watchful. So like I said, they want to grab the Igbo-speaking parts, which the largest gas deposit in Nigeria, they want to grab it. They want to grab all Haji Emema. And they will grab it to fix their Lagos, like he said. They will fix their Lagos, do everything, put monorail. In their same Lagos, they will tell you it's a Yoruba land. Despite all the Nigerian input in Lagos, it's a Yoruba land. Igbos, you should mind your 5 states. You are limited here. This is Yoruba land. Remember, Lagos was fixed with Niger Delta money. And he went on to say Nnamdi Kanu was demanding for a referendum. According to him, Nnamdi Kanu was demanding for a referendum. Now they are even asking for a referendum for those areas. You know that certain things are, you could say certain things are legal, but not everything that has been made legal or through this process is good. There was a time in a particular Asian country close to India also. There was a time they want to use their constitution to adjust their history. And there were lots of revolts. Now, it is legal. They are doing things that are legal, but the wrong things. So we should be careful and watchful. What they want is natural gas. They want to take it. Because natural gas is the main thing. I'm telling you, the blood of Europe today is natural gas. And that is why when Russia cut down on what is given to them, what they are buying from Russia, they are struggling. Their economies are having problems because they cannot, they started looking for alternatives where to get more of this. Be watchful. Ndị Igbo nwere ka ha si eme. O nwere ife Gowon kwulu. Gowon sị na ọ na mana ndị Igbo na-achọ ego etu ha si achọ ego. Na ọ ka ha n'ọgụ, na ọ bunye ha ego. Ebunye ha ego, ọ bribe ụfọdụ ejezie. Anyị na-agbazi onwe anyị mgba. Ndị be anyị na-emacha n'anya. Na-emacha anya. Gbanye n'anya ka torch na-ene. Enwere ike inye ụfọdụ ego. Mụ na-agwa gị ya. Na-eburu Lagos capital Abuja. O nwere ndị settle. Ọ na-aghọta ife na-achọ ime. Unu ekwekwana ka o mee. Yes. Ha nwayachi ime in a legal way. Jee na house a present here. Esi na azụ gobiri ndị agha egobiri. Ndị be anyị na-emacha anya ife anọ na news. Unu asị na no, yes, na operable house. Awụghọ na onweghị ife na-aga on. Ndị a nwere ike ime anything. Ndị be anyị chọrọ Biafra, ndị sị na ha chọrọ Biafra, asị ha nọ dị njọ. Mana o nwere ife nchọrọ egwu ụnụ, obele ife na history nchọrọ enye ụnụ. Ụnụ ma ife Port Harcourt ji wee bịazie jụwa ndị Igbo. Ọkwụrụ mana ife awụgasị ife mere n'agha mgbe e nyere ha steeti. Egbe ma ụfọdụ nọ n'ime Rivers steeti, mana ofu egbe ma ahụ nọkwa n'Imo steeti. Akpachapụzie nke afọdụ ọgwụ. Ha ebidosiwa, ha nwere ike claim we na ha họzi ndị Igbo. Ọwụ na Imo steeti na-ama na ọ ya jụrụ Imo steeti. Mgbe a na-anọ agha enwekwara ike kere Imo kenye Niger Delta. Ọ bụrụ na taa na anyị ka a na-anụ na Imo na-asị anyị na ha ahụ ndị Igbo. Ndị be anyị ebe a ka mma hapụ ya. Biko gbado n'anya. Gbasaa n'ozi a, ịnụ ha n'ozi gbasaa ya. Subscribe if you are not subscribed, please. Bye bye.